computer. I'm so excited. I'm here with Caroline from Carolyn Williams from 4MyCard. This is the I'm getting it printed. It's getting put on some cards this week, and it'll be on the back of my next book. This is my first book, but I really need a QR code on the back of that. But Caroline's from 4MyCard digital business cards, and I have to say this is the coolest system on the planet when it comes to QR codes, because QR code, you can click it. So if you click Caroline's now, you'll find that it's going to go to a screen. Look, I'll even show you. If I share my screen quickly, I'm going to show you. It goes to this. All right, you click it and it goes to this. So it has a business card, QR code, you can share the details, but it has all these things that Caroline wants me to know about, right? So the networking events that she goes to, all of it. So I have one too now, because this is, to me, it's so good, because I don't have a website, right? So this is in place of a website now. Here's mine. So this is how much I endorse this. Is we've got the business card stuff up the top here, the QR code, and then my first book. It's literally a sales page to my first book. There's the link right there. You can buy it. Second book, there it is. There's a link. You can buy it, right? Interviews with Jack and Noah. These are their YouTube videos. Click it. Oh, we'll end up there after we go to a GoDaddy ad. But, you're getting the idea, right? Interview with Cathy Weaver. We can jump in there. That will go straight to Cathy's YouTube. It takes a little while to catch up, doesn't it, Caroline? I'm pressing too many buttons too fast. Okay. Right? So anything that I want people to know about me, it's sitting right there. Sales classes, other tips. Really cool. 4MyCard, that's how much I love it so much. You can actually just press that to sign up. So anyone who's got mine, that's how much I love it. I think everybody should have it and just go straight to a sign up window and buy it. How much is it, Caroline?
From my understanding, in Australia, it is $115 Australian or $70 American per year.
Yeah, so $70 a year American, which at the moment the exchange rate is $115 for 1 year each. So for every year. But I can now make people look me up the way that I want them to look up. Now, here's something really cool that Caroline had said to me, because we're both networkers. She had said to me that, so how is it that you pass on a QR code? Let's say somebody said to you, oh my God, I really hate sales. It sucks so badly. What do you do?
I get it. Sales can be a drag and you feel like you're getting, punched in the gut every time you go out there. But if you met this person that I know, that's an excellent sales trainer, here, I'm going to text you her business card right now. And I'd get their phone number and text it. And I would even maybe take a little selfie with them, whether we are on like Zoom or in person. And then that gives me the ability to follow up with them later. Did you get in touch with Misty? Or I would do both. And send the other way, I can send Misty the picture I took and tell her, hey, I was sitting with this person.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Here's their phone number, because I texted them your card, and here's the day, time, and everything that I did that. And then if Misty doesn't hear from that person, she has the ability to just say, hey, Carolyn told me all we're talking about how sales can be such a drag. And sometimes you just get up in the day and you're like, I don't want to do it. I can help you. And then it gives a nice way. It's more of a warm introduction than a cold call. And yeah. I think that's probably what a lot of people don't like about sales is the cold call, because it's like, nope. And you don't even know what I said yet. I called to give you $100 for nothing. You're like, nope.
Yeah.
So, and that's what you can do to help get people get past that.
That's very cool. So here's what I've learned: 10 years of networking, and everybody wants referrals, right? They want their own sales, but they want referrals. They really like people in the room. It's referrals. So when you do an elevator pitch, it's not necessarily, if I did an elevator pitch, it's not necessarily for you. If you want it, you can buy it. But if you can understand more about what it is that I'm saying and selling, you can pass that message on to someone who needs it, right? But what I've discovered, 10 years of solid networking, we're looking at more than 3 events a year, every year for 10 years, is that referrals don't come that easily. Oh, Terry's tail. Hello, buddy. So referrals don't come that easily. Like I can turn up to a networking event every week for a year. I don't see anybody get 50 referrals. a year.
Mhm.
I don't see anyone get one referral every week. So referrals don't come that easily. And here's why, particularly today with Google, is because people want to Google whoever it is that you've referred. So if I said Caroline's amazing, right, then you'd want to Google Caroline first. Even though I've endorsed her and said all this great stuff, you want to Google her first. So this 4MyCard QR code actually allows you, so anyone here can click the screen and you can Google Caroline. And I believe you should Google Caroline. Absolutely, look her up. Don't take my word for it, take my word for it and take your word for it. But by clicking her QR code, she's now making you look up exactly the things that you need to be looking at, like the most important. We can have a website, but they'll look all over the website. Whereas if you have certain pages from the website show up on your QR code, it's like, okay, so that's important, that's important. If you have YouTube videos, if you have, well, I was speaking to Diane Tipper yesterday. So Diane Tipper is the sleep keeper queen. So you travel with your pillow. We're trying to turn it into a verb. To sleep keep means to take your pillow with you. So if anyone's going on holidays this Christmas, just ask, or if they know someone who's going on holidays, just ask their friends, will you be sleep keeping while you're away? And when they go, that means to take your pillow. Will you be taking your pillow with you? What's a sleep keeper? Well, it's the thing that holds your pillow so that you can travel with it, right? But I was talking to her yesterday, and she has she's written articles for all these different magazines and travel blogs and things like that. And I said, if you had a 4MyCard QR code, then we just have to click that. And it wouldn't just be a matter of going to your website normally, where we just look up sleep keeper. You would now be able to say, this article, this article, this article, this article. And those articles tell us a story about someone who used a sleep keeper and how that worked for them, or how you would use your sleep keeper. So even talking to you, Caroline, because, and this is for everybody, right? Clearly, I can't do a background screen. I've got all my tickets on the wall. I'm known for that, right? Although now I can get it cut really big and just put it on the back wall and just get out of the way and let you do it, photocopy it. But ultimately, I've never really been able to I can't have the background screen. With my YouTube video, I've realized there's a banner. I could put a QR code up there. But it's from talking to you that you've given me all these other ideas as to where it can go. Yes, business card, I haven't been face-to-face in a while, but I do send my books out with a business card, so it goes on that. It gets to go on the back of my next book. So it's going to sit there and inside the book. So it's just easy for you to, for people to always be able to find me. Today's world, this is so clever to always be able to be found. So it's not even a matter of I have to come up with ideas on where to use it. Caroline's given me a bunch of ideas, which then when I talk to my boys, Noah, my 10-year-old, he says, you're getting the QR code? Oh my God, that's made you so cool. That makes you so cool. So apparently in the younger generation's eyes, QR codes are like the ants pants of stuff.
It was a teenager that asked about getting a QR code on 4MyCard years ago. So we started this over about 10 years ago, and it was very simple back then. And then she just said, can I get a QR code? I'm a performing artist, and that's how we share our work, things we've done. She's a performing artist. So they want to see you dancing. They want to see the acting. Yeah. They can put it on a QR code and be found. And so that was a teenager. It was a cool kid.
There you go. As a sales trainer, I've noticed that it's one thing to say, oh, Missy's a sales trainer, she can help you. It's another thing, and then you say, look, hey, why don't you jump into a class? It's another thing for them to be confident enough to do that, because they don't necessarily know who I am. In my in my 4MyCard QR code, I have YouTube sales classes in there. So what I've put on YouTube, rather than you try and find it all, I just have like the ones that get played the most, the ones that I use the most in classes. You get a feel of who I am, so you can either learn exactly what you need from the YouTube, and you don't need much more of me. But if you want personal help, then you get a feel of who I am, because who I am on YouTube, like this is exactly like how I am, like 100% all day long.
Most enthusiastic referral partner I've ever met. So, from I work with people clearly from around the world, and I've never seen you not connect with somebody, because you right away, as soon as you hear someone's, 30 or 60 second synopsis of what they do, their presentation, I can see you, like you've got ideas already.
I'm like, oh my God, you know where that came? You know what? Yeah. So my Jack and Noah, they've just done a new YouTube video. We're about to load it up on their sales wall for my book. But Jack mentioned this product from Melaleuca. He actually did it really fast.
Yes.
But he just says tough and tender, and he did a great product placement. So now every person that sells Melaleuca, I just have to find them and go, there's a YouTube video where I have a 12-year-old, well, where a 12-year-old actually mentions your product. So yeah.
Life, let me tell you that.
And it was explaining why my tickets work so well on the wall, right? See how there's always ways, right? The tickets stick to the wall because we tough and tendered the wall first. But on the other side, we had other tickets on this wall, and we could see him in the beginning of his video where they were falling off. And he said, yeah, because we didn't use this on that side. So, and now they just stick there nicely. People ask all the time, how do you make them stick? I have to tape mine on. I've got on, when I don't clean the wall with this, I have to tape them on too. But just do a little cleanup first.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up because we could be here all day, but we want to post it out. And
girlfriend talk.
So yeah, so I'll put my QR code in the link at the bottom of the YouTube video. So in the description of this YouTube video, my QR code link will be there. So you guys, you know, anyone here, you can click on that and you'll see my 4MyCard. In the meantime, make sure you QR code Caroline's so that you can get in and see hers as well. And Caroline and I are at HMP all the time. We go to Brady Bunch as well. So David Rocky's Brady Bunch. We show up at Michelle Cruz's coffee club as well. So we network at a number of different places. But honestly, I go to these other places because I meet people like Caroline, and then I go, oh, well, I have to sit with you as many times as possible.
And if y'all just want to have a Zoom with the two of us, let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is good fun. All right, we better go or we'll never finish the video. And we get to have one of those 4-hour ones that the boys say are amazing. It could just be us chatting. We could go on, what's that new video that Noah's been wanting? I don't know, but it's live streaming where you just get up and just chat all day long and then other people get in and write messages. It's like we're on a free Zoom. All right, let's go. I'll see you later.
Thanks, Sean.
Bye.